Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Far Away. Thank you very much for tuning into this final episode here of Behind the Scenes. On our last episode, we did merging of the audio and video and Lightworks, and putting out a video that we can upload into YouTube. A couple things that I wanted to take an aside on. For one, I've been on Reddit, and I do appreciate Korobo. You put a comment out, so I hope that I did not script this out. So your third tip here of knowing what you're going to say. Unfortunately, I did not script this, so I'm very sorry if you're watching this. I am recording in 1080, so I don't know if it's just YouTube's downscaling when it gets uploaded. It plays out great when I play it locally, and I agree, when I look on YouTube it is not as crisp. So I wonder if it maybe is just YouTube's downscaling. And I probably will be saying a lot. I do use that as a filler, unfortunately. And I'm going to stop here so that way I don't use 30% of the video of actually talking. So anyway, back to the content. What I want to cover in this video is uploading it to YouTube and some tips and some pointers that I've just found along the way, and also some things that I don't use yet but is highly recommended. What I've been doing in the past is I just have a text file in the folder that I put all my videos in, that I have my title, I have my description, and then I have my tags. And then what I would typically do is copy this title, paste it over. I would write in the description here in the text document, and then copy and paste that over. That way you're not having to retype this, somewhat of a signature here. Please like, subscribe. You can find me on Twitter, find out my Facebook, and then the playlist and so on and so forth. Those little bit, yeah, you can type it out. Probably takes just a couple minutes, but again, efficiency. But tags are the biggest one. Now, since I've been doing this, one thing that I did want to relay to you in some of my research that I've been doing as far as trying to properly optimize my videos for search engine traffic, I've been told that you want to have different tags per video. So you want to find out a specific keyword that you're going to target for each of your videos. It's more difficult with a Let's Play. But even then, I would assume that, let's say you're doing like I do Factorio and Civilization currently. Let's say in Factorio I'm researching green science packs. That is maybe a keyword that I should target: green science packs Factorio, or Factorio green science packs. And I should have that in my title, in my description, and in my tags. And maybe not have logistics robots as a tag or something of that nature, since I don't talk about it in that video. I've been told that you get penalized by YouTube for having the same tags video after video after video. They think it's more spam than it is just trying to tag those specific keywords. I would assume probably that you can have some similarities, like Let's Play. Since you do a Let's Play every video, you should have that in every single one of them. So there probably is some allowances there, I would assume. Again, I don't know for sure, so take that with a grain of salt. Another thing that I've read that I haven't been doing is usually I just have episode numbers as my files when I upload them to YouTube. I've read that you might want to name your file what your description or what your title is going to be. That actually will help you with search engine optimization. Someone was talking about how they uploaded files that had something to do with horses, and they were getting traffic from a horse keyword, even though horse was nowhere in the description, title, or tags, but the file name had something to do with horses. So again, take that with a grain of salt. One could argue that if it adds on an extra 2 minutes to do that, to title your video, or your file name with what your video title is going to be, does it hurt anything? No. Actually, it probably might help you going forward and being able to locate your episodes. So that's probably what I'll start doing. Also, when you're getting into your description, I don't have very descriptive descriptions on my Let's Plays. That's going to change. One of the things that I've been told and I've read is you want to maximize, you've got 5,000 characters in your description, use it. Same thing with your, I think, 150 character, I believe, or 250 character limit on your tags, use it. So I'm going to put a lot more research into keywords and just really optimizing the videos. I'm probably even going to go back and edit some of my previous episodes. Also make sure that you have your tag, or not your tag, good lord, your playlist here, and add it to your playlist. As far as scheduling, I usually try to schedule right around 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. I've just found more success with that. I don't know if that's when people are usually getting home from school or getting home from work. But you have more views and you'll have more engagement by doing it that way. Now, if you do multiple Let's Plays in a day, then by all means, do one at noon, do one at 6. That way you have a little bit of a breakup, but then you're also getting engagement. From what I, again, have read, if you were to upload it, say, 2 o'clock in the morning when everybody's asleep, and it sits on YouTube for 10 hours before anybody likes it or views it, that's going to negatively impact your search results when people are searching for your keywords. So you want to try and get some views, try and get some likes on there sooner than later. So again, titles, make sure you got a keyword in there, make sure you have your keyword in your description, make sure you have the same keyword in your tags. Luckily, Google is not as unforgiving, luckily YouTube is not as unforgiving as Google is. Google, if you were to do that, that would probably penalize you if you have the same keyword and different things like that. Scheduling, schedule out at a convenient time when your target audience is going to be home and viewing this. Make sure you add it to your playlist. One thing I do is I do a custom thumbnail for each of my videos. And what I do is I have GIMP, and then I just have text here, and I just edit the episode number and what the title is going to be on that actual episode. And then I just export it to a JPEG file. If you don't know what GIMP is and you're chintzy like I am, I would highly recommend it. Don't pirate software. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. I understand I've done it before in the past, but support the developers. GIMP is a free piece of software, and there are plenty of tutorials out there. It is powerful. It is something that I think is very easy to learn. I'm not a huge graphics guy by any means, so I usually have to do a YouTube video or two to learn how to use GIMP. I'm still learning. So we covered that. The only thing else I would say is make sure that you really start targeting your keywords. Start that now. I wish that I would have done that in the beginning. One thing that, again, has been read and that I've seen as far as using video annotations in your video, putting your keywords in the annotations, and also if you've got the time, which you should do it, is closed caption. I have not done that yet. Again, I probably will go back and start doing that moving forward, and even go back and edit my old videos. But if you use the keywords in your video, then if you use closed captioning, that will pull when YouTube is doing the search results. And from what I've read, that is where YouTube is moving towards. They're actually going to start looking at closed captioning because they cannot view the actual video itself and use that in the search results. They will use that in the closed captioning. And also, there are people that cannot hear. That's going to help and get an audience that there are quite a bit of people in this country, globe, planet Earth that unfortunately cannot hear very well, and closed captioning will be very beneficial for those people. So I hope that you find this a little bit educational. I hope I did not use too many ums in this episode. This will be the final one of this. If you've got any questions, please let me know. If you've got comments or you'd like me to see, if you'd like me to do something different that you would like to see, please let me know. As always, please like, subscribe, and share. You can also follow me on Twitter at faraway05. And I look forward to seeing everybody on the future Let's Plays, and if I happen to do this again. Thank you very much.